It is that time again. We have some new makeup, so let's try it out. Now, all of these are gifted collabs. So what that means is in return for a video, I get a free product. So I have to do videos on these for TikTok, but again, I'm gonna tell you my honest thoughts and opinions on everything. Starting with this new NYX Blade and Shade brow pencil. And I have to say, this is the weirdest brow pencil I think I have ever seen. I love the green packaging. Also, I have the shade Espresso, which is super dark because my hair is black. But look at how tiny this is. And it's like a square. I'm intrigued. So since I am doing that video for TikTok as well, we're gonna do one brow over there and I'm gonna come back and do one brow over here. Okay, so you can see I did this brow already and this is the brow I didn't do. This is actually super duper easy to use and you get very hair-like strokes, especially in the front. I like this. Oddly enough, I do like this. So we're gonna go ahead and do this brow now. You take the skinnier side and get a really nice fine line like so, which is nice. And sticking with the skinnier end, we're just gonna do some little hairs in the front of the brow because you don't want it to be too harsh in the front. Note to self, it does break very easily. I just broke off a decent sized chunk of this pencil. But next up, we have the Shiseido Revitalist Essence Skin Glow Primer, and this has SPF 25. I don't know if you can see like that pearly iridescence to the packaging, but it is so pretty. And I am going to use a Shiseido foundation with this. I have this one. It's a Synchro Skin Radiant Lifting Foundation. And this is one that I actually used for my reception, the day I got married, engagement photos, all that. So we're gonna use a Shiseido foundation to go with the primer since they should work well together and not break up or do anything weird. So I did this side of my face over on TikTok. Let's go ahead and do this side. It kind of just smells like skincare. And on the skin, it kind of just feels like a super hydrating moisturizer. It doesn't feel like a traditional primer in the sense. But honestly, that makes sense because Shiseido is more of a skincare brand anyway. But it does feel really nice on the skin. My skin doesn't feel dry or irritated. We have a little bit of a glow coming through. So far, I'm not mad at this. As long as it doesn't break me out, I would say I like it because don't mind me dropping things, but it doesn't feel overly greasy, so I know it's not going to disturb the foundation at all. As long as it doesn't break me out, we'll be good. Now, going in with the foundation, I have been obsessed with the Glamlite Ghost Face Sponge ever since I received it. I bought it, but ever since it came in the mail, I have been obsessed, and this is literally the only sponge I have used. Also, can we talk about the shade match? Because this is the only foundation I have found that matches me perfectly. And this is the shade 220 Linen. I need more of these. I got this one from online at TJ Maxx. So I had no idea what it was going to look like when it came in. And then it came in and it matched my skin perfectly. I was in heaven. But I know this foundation is very pricey. I will throw up an insert here. I don't even remember. I think it's like $54, $55, something like that. And I only paid, I want to say like 20-ish bucks for this. So a fair price for what this is. It has been a long time since I've tried something from Laura Geller. I used to love their highlighter in Gilded Honey when I was more of a gold highlight girly. But this is their new Baked Blush and Bronze, and I have the shade Tropical Bronze. So it is like a marbled blush and bronzer. So I'm only going to use this for blush and bronzer. I'm not going to pull in a different bronzer, different blush, none of that. We're going to use this one product and see what kind of glow slash color it gives, if any glow, because it is a baked product. It might have a little bit of glowiness to it. You can kind of see a slight glow in the pan as well. Plus, when I was like in middle school, high school, I loved blushy, bronzy products like this because they multitask, so it took less time to use. So if you were in a rush for like school, work, whatever, you have this one cheek product, just blend it on in and you're good. So as you can see with this cheek here, it's definitely more on the blushy side compared to bronzy. Here's the side with nothing. I did put a little bit on my nose just to add color there, but I would say I would be perfectly comfortable with walking out of the house only using this in place of blush and bronzer. I think it's very pretty, it's very natural, and it saves time, like I was saying. I do really like this. And there is like a subtle glow, but nothing too dramatic. And you can see there's a little bit more depth to this. It's not just straight up blush. Like there's definitely something there that adds bronzy effect to it, which would be those darker swirls in there. I really like this. I think this is great for fall time, just this tone and shade of the blush. I am gonna soften this just a little bit with my powder brush, just so it's not so intense. I did want to build it up a little bit just so it showed better on camera, but I love this. I gotta figure out something to do with the eyes, but the last product is gonna be from Kevyn Aucoin. It is their lipstick. It's an unforgettable lipstick in the shade Blood Roses. I had to. I just swatched the lipstick and I actually think it's gonna go really nice with this blush, but what kind of eye can I do and still get away with this? This color is so gorgeous. Like, it's like a sophisticated red, and I'm here for it. So if you did not see already, Melt sent out the emails for the Bailey Sarian Part 2. That is launching today. The early access is just early access. You have to have the code to get in. So let's go ahead and jump in with the original one. The original Bailey Sarian collab. I just used this not too long ago in a video with you guys, but since I finally got my code yesterday, literally the day before they decided to do the early access, we're gonna go ahead and use this because I think some of these warmer tones might look good with this, hopefully. And then after a little bit of setting spray, you can see a little more of that glow on the cheeks. I haven't put any highlighter on yet. We haven't made it that far. Okay, I haven't glued this lash down yet, but these used to be my go-to lashes. They're by Ione, which you can find at Dollar Tree, and it's the Wispy Dramatic pair. I did trim off the end here just so it would fit my eye better. I don't know if I want to do lash or no lash. Like, I don't wear lashes like I used to, but I have so many pairs. I think I'm gonna go for it. I honestly can't tell you if I love it or hate it because I don't know. But I remember this was like an everyday lash for me. These bitches are huge. Huge. I think I'm just gonna go with the vibe with these today because, I mean, they're cute. Don't get me wrong. But they're not an everyday lash. Like, hello. Let's just move on to the lips. Okay, so I want to go over the final touches of this look. Obviously, we went in with the Melt Bailey Collection Part 1. So I used the shade here in the crease, deepened it with this shade here, took the black for the outer corner, and then what's on my lid is this Stila Glitter and Glow in Kin Karma. This is one of my absolute favorites, and it just adds a little sparkle. Lip, obviously. We used the new Kevyn Aucoin lipstick here in Blood Roses. Lip liner that I thought would pair really nicely with it is this Smashbox Be Legendary Line and Prime pencil in dark brown. Just that little dark brown to ground it, and then put this on top. I'm in love. I honestly prefer when I wear a red lipstick not to try to match the red, but get a deep enough brown liner. It pairs perfectly every time. I'm still in shock that I used to wear these lashes on a daily basis, but we're just gonna go with it. Honestly, I'm kind of feeling the look. It's very glam, very fall, and I like it. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. This was kind of a weird, random video of trying new products, and hopefully it was somewhat entertaining for you guys. But again, thank you so much. So please like and subscribe before you leave. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.